Ah, breaking news. I'm just trying to figure out as a diehard Sixer fan, I'm trying to figure out when will the Philadelphia 76ers make a move? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Breaking news. Shams is reporting, and this is it's irritating to me because I want the Sixers to make a move. Breaking news: Sacramento is finalizing a trade to send the Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs in a multi-team trade that moves Chicago Bulls Zach LaVine to the Kings. What about the Sixers, though, man? What about the Sixers? You know what I'm saying? What about the Sixers? I just don't understand it, man. And these big trades is happening. There's two big trades that happened. So what happened was this: they seen the Luka trade. They said, "I want in on this. I want in on this." That's exactly what they said. Because ain't no way you see the Luka trade and then all of a sudden, a few hours later, now you see De'Aaron Fox being traded to the Spurs. And I'm gonna say this right now about the Spurs. The Spurs look amazing. They got the guy that they needed to be next to Victor Wembanyama. I'm trying to get the details of the trade. And then the Kings, they did get Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine's he's a good player. He just is not good at making free throws, but I do like Zach LaVine. Now, when you think about the trade, let's look at the details. All right, so the Kings are also sending San Antonio Jordan McLaughlin in the deal. The Kings will receive City Kissiko. Is it Kissiko? I think Kissiko. Three future first round picks and whoa, three future first round picks and three future second round picks. Wow. So they will receive City Kisco. That's pretty good. The Bulls will receive Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Horter. So that's pretty good. You know, let me say this right now. For them to get a young point guard in his prime, the caliber of De'Aaron Fox, the first man drafted fifth overall in 2017. He's only 27 years old. Um, he's amazing. This season, he's averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, 6.1 in assists, 1.5 in steals. He's having a pretty darn good season, man. And that's crazy. They couldn't get a deal worked out. The Kings couldn't get a deal worked out to try to keep him in Sacramento. It sucks to see stars leaving their teams. But I mean, I guess it's the business that we live in right now. Yeah, man. De'Aaron Fox is leaving the Kings and going to the Spurs. What's going on, Stickman Gaming? Shout out to you. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate to see that. I don't like seeing stars leaving, you know, their teams. I don't like seeing it. So we're gonna see. So they said after you seen the Luca trade, they said we want in on it. They wanted in on it. Hit that like button if you haven't already when you come in the building. Subscribe to your bull. But my whole question is, what about the Sixers though? I see all these big trades, right? What about the Sixers? Why ain't I seeing the Sixers, man? I'm shocked about the Luca trade. I'm not really shocked about the Fox trade because there was rumors already out there. But it's just a crazy situation as a Sixer fan to not see no information coming out from Philly. Like, I would have loved to see them. Shoot, I would have been cool if they would have traded Paul George for Zach LaVine. I would have been cool with that. But to see the Spurs get Fox, you know what I mean? That's a big domino. It's a domino effect. Once Luka got traded, everybody was getting traded. The Kings are going to get Zach LaVine. It's crazy, man. Crazy situation. I'm still shocked. Yeah, I'm still shocked too. Does LeBron? No, I ain't gonna. Didn't Lakers get 80 points scored on them in the first half? Shoot, I don't know. I'm not sure if the Lakers. I'm not really sure about the Lakers, but I know that the Lakers definitely got a superstar, but they need to improve on their defense. Their defense isn't where it should be. They got to get a big man. I'm just keeping it real as a outside looking in. But it's a shame because I want my Sixers to be good, and the Sixers just not making no moves. Yo, Mike, tell me more about the trade. Zach reuniting with DeRozan. I guess Fox and Want Me would be good for the future and making women happy, but they need to be good. Yeah. So really the trade is just like the biggest pieces is the multiple first round picks. When you talk about how many picks is it? All right, so the Kings also is or they're sending all right, so the Kings are also sending to San Antonio Jordan McLaughlin in the deal. The Kings will receive City Kisco, 3 first round picks, 3 future second round picks. The Bulls will receive Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Kevin Horter. I mean, I don't really value first round picks like a lot of other people do. I value who can play right now. What's up, brother? What's up? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you right now, the Spurs are back. The Western Conference is stacked, bro. Like the Western Conference just keeps getting better. That's why I'm telling you, the East ain't what it really like. The East got the Celtics. They don't really got too much, man. I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying that we can possibly make a run. I'm calling out Zion will be traded in the next 2 to 3 days, probably to Miami. I wouldn't be surprised. Jimmy Butler going to the Pelicans. Yeah, I can see that. Trading Zion there. I can see that. And Pat Riley going to show no mercy when it comes to him getting in shape and staying in shape. He gonna have no choice. Pat Riley's a championship caliber GM. He's a coach, a champion coach. He was a good player, you know what I mean, in the NBA. So he ain't gonna play those games with Zion. I think Ingram might get traded too. Fox was already leaving. LaVine finally got traded to the Bulls, and Fox was going to leave next season anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the thing about it, it's just a domino effect. They had to make a like once the big fish just leaves, right? Once a big trade happens, like a Luca, everything just happens right, almost right away. What are you waiting for at that point? There's nothing to wait for. And Fox already. This is how I look at it. The Kings had to trade him as soon as they possibly can, and in my opinion, because at the end of the day, wasn't going to resign. He turned down the deal. He wasn't trying to stay in Sacramento, and you don't want him getting injured. You playing this man every game. You don't want his value to drop. So for them to get the 3 first round picks, 3 second round picks, got a couple of players that are not anywhere close to the level of a Fox. I mean, you're thinking about the future at this point. But the Pelicans, getting back to what you're saying, Pelicans getting Jimmy Butler would be stupid. I mean, they they should be trying to lose. Yeah, but you got to make the money work. And Jimmy will be just a rental, so just have him for a rental and just it is what it is. But Zion, I think Zion would do good on a franchise like Miami. I think their coach, their organization as a whole, their culture is going to push Zion. Zion needs a new scenery. Sometimes players need a new scenery to pretty much they just need a new scenery. Sometimes you need a new scenery, you need a new job sometimes. So, um the Pelicans would get Jimmy in a future pick. Yeah, they'll get future picks and all that. Time to trade Zion for Embiid. I don't even want him, bro. Our culture ain't good enough for Zion to make Zion a great player. You know what I mean? Our culture is soft in Philly when it comes to making players and holding players accountable. We didn't even hold Ben Simmons accountable. We're not holding nobody accountable in this franchise. I'm sorry. It has to be one of those franchises like Miami. Would I love to get Zion and the potential of how great he can be in Philly? Yes, I'm all for it. I would absolutely love that. But at the same time, let's keep it real. Zion in Philly, like my boy AJ said, is another Embiid. He's just younger. Zion belongs to Miami. Yes. I don't know about New York. Maybe New York. I think New York too. But really Miami and San Antonio, but that's not happening after this big trade with with the Spurs, and so the Spurs they're not getting them. But I can see him going to Miami. I can see him going to New York. But what you giving up in New York? You're gonna have to give up something. What you giving up? OG Anobi? What you giving up? Bridges? What you giving up? You ain't giving up Jalen Brunson. What you giving up? There's not many things you can give up because they already got a championship caliber team. I'm not trying to mess that up for Zion when you know Zion is possibly not going to play. I wouldn't take that chance. You know what I mean? Yeah. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you a Sixer fan. I'm just trying to figure out what the Sixers going to do. And anyways, can't trade NBA. Yeah, we can't trade NBA. NBA trying to get ratings up. All these trades. Yup. Hey, these are the things you don't see in the NFL. Yeah, you don't see this in the NFL at all. New York ain't. New York ain't gonna put up with this foolishness. Yeah, that's true, and I agree with it, John. I agree with you. What you're saying. I agree with you. Spurs, y'all better watch out. That's a team that is going to be scary. They already get a top five center. Yeah, the Spurs is going to be it's tough. The Spurs is tough. The problem with I just feel like with all these trades happening, right? What is the chances the Sixers do something? What is the chances of PG leaving? I'm not worrying about Joel because we can't trade him. But what are the chances that we can trade Paul George? That's the big name that I want to trade badly. I want to trade PG so bad because I know he's not going to push us over the top. And seeing all these trades, so you guys that all right, so Fox, Jordan, McLaughlin to the Spurs, Zach LaVine, City, Kisco, 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks to the Kings, Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Kevin Porter, and their own 2025 first-round pick is going to the. Hold on. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest of it, but it sucks, man. I just want to see something happen. Don't be surprised if the Spurs land another decent player. They got a lot of cap and draft picks. Bro is yeah, I'm yapping. I'm talking that talk, bro. That's what I'm doing, bro. If you don't want to hear it, skedaddle, hasta la vista, hasta luego, adios amigo. Peace. You know what I mean? But listen, we're gonna see what happens. I just feel like at the end of the day, a lot of these teams are trying to make moves to win championships. What will the 76ers do? What moves will the 76ers make? Are they in the business of winning championships, or are they in the business of just making money and just having stars that don't play? Because Joel Embiid ain't playing. Paul George ain't playing. What are we going to do? What are the Sixers? What is the front office in the business of doing right now? That's the question. That's the question for the Sixers organization. What about us? So the Sixers ain't trying to be champions. I don't know if they are or not, but I tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Sixer fans are not going to go for it much longer. We're not going to be selling out the arenas if we're doing that right now. We're not going to go to the games and spend our hard-earned money for a team that doesn't play their superstars. We're not doing that. Why should we spend our hard-earned money for a team that's not dedicated to win? It's not about just having multiple stars on a team and thinking that's on paper it looks so good that you're going to win a championship. You have to bring it on the basketball court. You can't just be good on paper. That's just the bottom line to it. Whether people like it or not, yes, the Sixers look good on paper. If we was healthy, we'll be very good. But that's the problem. But I can't stand seeing these breaking news, shams this, breaking news, shams that. You got a 25-year-old and Luka getting traded to the Lakers. The Lakers traded Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. And I understand the injury prone Anthony Davis. It sucks for me to say this, but when healthy, Anthony Davis is one of the best teams in the dang on you know what I mean? NFL. Not NFL, gosh, man. NBA. That just threw me off. That comment threw me off. I'm like, what is they doing in the comments? But yeah. Crazy situation, man. Crazy situation. When you see things like that, it's just like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think the biggest move the Sixers made, like trade wise, was probably the James Harden, the Jimmy Butler. Um, when it comes to like signing a free agent, Paul George, but like I said before, his name is bigger than his play. So as a Sixer fan, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't want that. That's it's just hold on, I'm just looking at something real quick. Hold on. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens though, man. We're gonna see what happens for the rest of this. Before the what's the NBA trade deadline? I'm gonna look that up right now. Let's see. I'm not even sure what the NBA trade deadline, but for the Sixers, we got some time, but we don't really got time because people making moves. Like people making moves. What you gonna do? What are we gonna do? We can't let everybody make a move. It ain't gonna be so February 6th at 3 o'clock. So Thursday. Thursday, y'all. That's the trade deadline. So what are the Sixers gonna do before the trade deadline? I have no clue. Are they gonna be sellers or buyers? If you get rid of Kelly, hope we get a first round. We get rid of Yabi, give me a first round. And they better not give them to the Celtics. I would be so devastated if the Sixers are so stupid enough to give one of those two players to the Celtics. So, but we shall see what happens, y'all. What's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. Are you still stuck on the Luca? And are you still stuck on this Fox trade? This Fox trade is big, man. The Western Conference just got shaken up a little bit more. So let's look at the Western Conference standing. Um, so the Western Conference right now. I'm gonna look and see. All right, so the Western Conference got the Thunder number one, 38-9. The Rockets are number two, 32-16. Oh my gosh, bro. Grizzlies are 32-16. John Morant's back. Nuggets are 30-19. Lakers are 28-19. Clippers are 28-21. Timberwolves are 27-22. Suns are 25-23. Mavericks 26-24. Kings are 24-24. Warriors are 24-24. Spurs are 21-25. I can see the Spurs catching up and getting to that 8th seed, 7th seed, 6th seed spot. I can see that happening. Because of this trade. Trailblazers 20-29. Pelicans 12-37. Ingram would fit in Minnesota. Yes, I think that would be a good move, John. I think Ingram needs a new scenery too, bro. It sucks. Ingram, I don't know what happened, bro. Like ever since he got traded from the Lakers and just going team to team, it just seems, I don't know, man. Maybe he needs to come to Philly. Bronny just got traded to OKC. Wow. Rockets are going to be a problem. I got to look that up when it comes to the Bronny. I don't know about LeBron letting his son go. I don't know. It could be true, though. It could be true. Rockets are going to be a problem, too. Rockets are going to be a problem. They a problem. They're a young team, young, athletic team. But it's just like when you think about the Sixers, let's go to the East. You got the Cavs number 140-9, Celtics 35-15, Knicks 32-17, Pacers 27-20, Bucks 26-20, Heat 24-23, Pistons is 25-24, Magic is 24-26, Hawks is 22-27, Bulls 21-29. Sixers are in the 11th spot, 19-29. They're 10 games below 500. That is crazy, bro. Wow. And shaking my head about that. Then you got the Nets 16-33, Raptors 16-33, 12-34 the Hornets. LaMelo Ball needs to request a trade out of Charlotte. I think LaMelo Ball needs to request a trade. Wizards are 7-41. What about Kyle Kuzma? Can we somehow, is Kyle Kuzma still on the Wizards? Can we trade Paul George and package a deal? You know what I mean? Package a deal and get rid of PG? He said, Cat. At this point, anyone is available. A lot of guys can get traded. Surprise, no one wanted to swoop in for LaVine. Yeah, that's crazy. Pistons are one good player away from being decent. That's true too, John. I like your take on that. That's true. Bronny didn't get traded. Okay, he's just capping. LaMelo wasn't an all-star. Trey Young wasn't an all-star, and Maxey ain't. That's crazy. And the reason why is because the teams are not good. They're not really that good. They're not. None of the teams that you name are in the playoffs conversation. So I think that's part of the reason why they're not in there. At least Miami's in the playoff conversation. I think they go by playoff conversation. That's it, bro. And I think that's what they're going by as well, including big name. But like when you talk about the LaMelo Ball, his team is 12-34. LaMelo Ball is a baller. I would love to make a blockbuster trade for LaMelo Ball, bro. If there was a way to trade PG for LaMelo Ball and multiple picks or whatever, I'm getting rid of Jeremy McCain. I'm doing that. I'm keeping Maxey. I'm doing that trade, bro. If there was a way to somehow get a dang on LaMelo Ball, the Sixers got to make a trade though. Period. Ball just need a decent player. Yeah, he has Brandon Miller, but that's not good enough. You feel me? Like he needs to get off the team, bro. The Hornets, their franchise has never like when the last time they've been good, bro. LaVine contract is the issue. Yeah, I'd rather have LaVine's contract than Paul George's contract. The only thing I don't like about LaVine is he can't make the free throws. His free throw shooting is suspect, bro. Larry Johnson is. Yeah, man. Yeah, like that's crazy. That's a long time ago. Like that's what I'm saying. I feel like they have to trade LaMelo Ball, or LaMelo Ball is going to have to request a trade out of Charlotte. Like they haven't been good in a very long time, and you're just wasting your beginning of your career for what? If he was to come to Philly, LaMelo Ball coming to Philly, I'm about to start talking about that stuff, yo. I know. Look, anything is possible at this point. My boy AJ said it. Anything is possible, bro. I would have traded Embiid and Paul George for Luka. I would have done the same thing too, bro. Hey, Luka's out of the question now, y'all. We gotta talk about LaMelo Ball. Why not try to get LaMelo Ball right now? Who said something about LaMelo Ball first? Somebody said something about LaMelo Ball, and now I'm stuck on that. Now I'm stuck on LaMelo Ball because I feel like the Sixers need to try to get that type of player. If the Lakers could get Luka, we need to get Lonzo. Not Lonzo. LaMelo. I mean, not Lonzo. LaMelo. Uh, but can't even trade. Yeah, we can't trade Embiid yet, but we can trade PG, trade McCain, trade PG, trade some picks, do what you got to do, go get LaMelo Ball. Why would the Hornets want to keep him? Why would the Hornets want to keep him at this point? They ain't going nowhere. Give them some first round picks. Get them a veteran presence in the locker room like a PG, two-way player. Go get him. Y'all can have him. Let's get LaMelo Ball from the Hornets. They got the best commentators. Yeah, man. I'm so I can't stand. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Some teams, I really wish all teams in the NBA had some type of like they were pretty good. I don't like seeing bad teams. When you have a team going 7-41, it's embarrassing for the NBA. Like I think of the process days for the Sixers. I don't like that's work. That's my worst nightmare. When I think about the process days for the Philadelphia 76ers, that's my worst nightmare, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. Worst nightmare. I'm keeping it all the way real with y'all. Ball belongs to Memphis with oh my gosh, bro. What? Yay, John, I understand what you're saying. I like what you're thinking right now with that, but bro, we want to keep him coming to Philly. We want him coming to Philly, man. We don't want him going to the dang on Grizzlies. Nah. Memphis Grizzlies. Nah, we don't want them going there. We want them to come to Philly. I get what you're saying, but him and Tyrese will be good too. Him and Tyrese will be good too. So we're gonna see what happens, man. But Ball got to get out of Charlotte, man. Ball got to get out of Charlotte. We about to do hashtag trade for Ball, LaMelo Ball. That's what we need to start talking about on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, because I'm tired of losing, man. I'm tired of losing. But we gonna see what happens, man. I just want to put out this breaking news real quick. It sucks that Sixers haven't nothing has came up for the Sixers. But again, if you don't know, breaking news, Sacramento is finalizing a trade to send the Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs in a multi-team trade that moves Chicago Bulls Zach LaVine to the Kings. Sources tell ESPN. And that's what Shams has tweeted. And yeah, some bull crap. Some bull crap. But have a wonderful night, y'all. And as always, God bless, be safe. Peace out, y'all.